Guys, Terence Crawford created history over the weekend, yeah? But I've been meaning to speak about something that Terence Crawford has recently come out and said. I find it crazy, yeah? When Ilia Topuria said he thinks he could beat Terence Crawford or whatever he said, I can't remember along the lines exactly what he said. But when he said what he said, Terence Crawford said that Ilia Topuria... No, you know what? This is not word for word, but close enough to what he said. He said, those MMA guys like to drink a lot. I think Ilia Topuria was drunk when he made that statement. Okay. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt, Mr. Bud Crawford, Mr. 3 times undisputed. But guess what? You must have been on that bud. I don't know if what you Americans call your weed, but we call it bud over here. Yeah? So Terence must have been smoking on some of that bud pack. Yeah? When he said that Cody Garbrandt is the best boxer in the UFC. Bud, what is wrong with you? I even just started liking you a bit more, But the fact that you came out and said this, please, whatever bud you are smoking on, I beg, please put it down. It's frying your brain. Even some people in the fucking comments are so stupid. Anyway, we are going to get into this. Let's actually see exactly what this man had to say. Before we get into that, look at what somebody in the comments has said. He's talking about skills, not who would win. Cody versus Dominic Cruz may be the best boxing clinic out on people cannot fucking speak English. Out on in the UFC. Come on now. Cody demonstrated a crispy ass jab, incredible footwork, and good level. God, see, you are spelling mistake. Good level head movements. There's more to boxing than just throwing hands. You think we don't fucking know that? Honestly,
do you watch any UFC at all, or do you have?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
exactly.
Some fighters.
Look at what somebody's saying,
John
bro.
Jones,
You're
my
just
boy,
wrong.
man.
Ilia's boxing combinations
my boy
are the
Mursad. He
crispiest
used to be in the UFC.
His
It's a lot of
defense,
fighters. Aljo.
and
Who do you
perfect
watch in the
technique makes
UFC
him
that
the best
you think has the
boxer.
best boxing?
He has the best
My
boxing
guy,
technique.
what's his name?
You seen Topuria?
Saying BS
Cody
right
Garbrandt?
now.
Yeah, he
Facts.
the best UFC boxer.
That is
Have you seen Topuria?
facts.
Have you seen his fights
Anyway,
recently?
let's
Yeah,
listen.
but I don't know,
word
man.
for word.
Cody got them
What
hands.
Mr.
No,
Terence Bud
but
had to
Cody's
say.
not like, I'm not shitting on him, but he's not on the
But I'm saying, we talking about straight boxing.
straight boxing.
Yeah, we ain't talking about nothing else. We talking about straight boxing skills. I just think Cody got the best boxing skills, in UFC. Man.
So you think if a fighter that would have any chance against you in the world, it'd be him?
No, he's too small. In the boxing ring? Nah.
Do you watch?
This guy is on fucking crack. Please, Bud, whatever Bud you have been smoking on, I beg, send them over to the UK, London, Southeast. I need them. Because if he's going to be making you thinking like this, I need it. I want to be that delusional as well. That crazy, that's were. For those of you that don't know what were means, go and check the dictionary. I'm Nigerian. I'm not going to tell you which tribe. But those of you that will have some sort of, go and check. Then come back to me and you'll know what were means. But we need some of that Igbo. Let me speak in my country's lingo. Terence, whatever Igbo you are smoking on, send that Igbo over to London, Southeast London. Because what the fuck are you talking about? Cody Garbrandt that's had a few decent performances. And I won't lie, guys. I will not lie. The boxing looked good in those performances. But the fact that he actually says Cody Garbrandt is the best boxer in the UFC baffles my mind. We've had guys like Conor McGregor. Obviously, Conor McGregor, in my opinion, is compared to Ilya and all these other guys, I wouldn't put Conor McGregor at the top as the best boxer. Best striker, yes, out of like the list. But if we're talking pure boxing, McGregor has good boxing, I can't lie. The way he throws his jabs, even the illusion he creates with the jabs, you know, the slips, the counters, all of that, he's good. But if we're talking pure boxing skills, I'm not going to lie, Ilia Topuria is number one. The person who wrote that comment that I read out in the beginning, or the second comment that I read out in the beginning, was spot on. Ilia Topuria's footwork, his head movement, the way he throws his combinations, the way he actually throws his punches. And you're saying Cody Garbrandt. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. What's going on, Terence? That bud is really getting to your brain, ain't it? But no, on a serious note, guys, I've been meaning to make this video, but I've just been a bit busy. I've been meaning to react to what Terence Crawford said. But I'm going to be honest, with someone of his level of IQ and boxing IQ, I'm quite disappointed in that answer, because Cody Garbrandt is nowhere near the top. I wouldn't even put him in my top 5, respectfully. He could possibly make the top 10, because I'll be honest, he hasn't got bad hands. But if we're talking pure boxing, Ilia Topuria, like if we're talking current UFC, like right now in the UFC, Ilia Topuria and Jack Della Maddalena are the best boxers in the UFC, hands down. And you know why this debate, people can't even try and debate with me this. Don't get me wrong, I'm always open for debates and I'm always open to hearing people's opinions. I'm not a biased person. But the reason why argument like this, I would listen to what someone has to say if they're debating otherwise. But the reason why I'll take it with a pinch of salt is because if you actually look at the way JDM and Ilia Topuria fight, they are more boxing based. They don't really use anything else and they're winning fights. So for Terence Crawford to say that, I find that absolutely crazy. Like, you must not watch UFC on that level for you to say Cody Garbrandt currently. When was the last time Cody even fought? When was the last time Cody even won, furthermore? So what you're saying, I'm sorry. Listen, Terence, in terms of boxing, shall we say in terms of fighting, he's been doing it a long time longer than me. So of course his IQ is going to be levels above mine. And I'm one of them people, I love to learn. You could be better than me, I can learn from you. You could be on the same level as me, I can learn from you. You might not be as good as me, but you might still be able to teach me something. So I'm very open-minded. But for Terence Crawford to come out and say that, I have to completely disagree with that. Because, like I said, if you watch the current state of the UFC, Ilia Topuria and Jack Della Maddalena have the best boxing, pure boxing, with hands down, without a doubt, those two. And Peter Yan, after seeing his last performance, I have to put Peter Yan up there, because when I saw what Peter Yan was doing, I was thinking, woo, I'm a fan now. I know a lot of people used to make noise about you, but listen, I'm not going to lie to you guys, yeah? I've known about UFC for, MMA since maybe 2015, around those sort of times, 2014. So when Conor McGregor really started peaking and transcending the sport, obviously, I don't know if I found out about him first. I believe I bought my PlayStation 4 and then I got the UFC game. I think it was the first. Yeah, I got the first one. Which is the first one? The first one that has John Jones and Alexander Gustafsson? I've forgotten his name on it. On the cover, I got that one, and ever since then I've been locked in with MMA. Obviously, them times I weren't as locked in because my life was a bit, but I've been locked in since them times. But I wasn't, up until I'd say about when Conor hit his prime, Conor hit the heights of his career, I would say I was really, really locked in then. Then life kind of got in the way around 2018, 2019. Then 2020, when, coronavirus, COVID hit, I started falling in love with fighting again and whatnot. And listen, I've heard Peter Yan's name for years, but because I wasn't as invested as some of you guys at the time, because my life was so crazy, I didn't know about some of these fighters. So I had to really get familiar with Peter Yan's game. And I've watched a few of his fights over the years, but his last fight against McGee really showed me what I needed to know. And it really showed me why people say he's one of the best boxers in the UFC. And listen, I'm not going to lie. People can say what they want, but how can you say Cody and not mention even Dustin Poirier? Come on, man. Dustin Poirier's got good boxing. I know it's a bit different to your traditional boxing, like even the way he blocks his shots. But Dustin Poirier is up there. Dustin is up there. So for him to say Cody is absolutely absurd. But I want to know you lot's thoughts in the comments. Please comment who the best boxer in the UFC currently is. There'll also be a link either at the start or the end of my video. So if you're watching till now, you would have either seen it before or it will be there shortly. But I will be, I have made a video breaking down that's my opinion of the best boxer in the UFC. So also go and watch that video. I'm sure you guys will like it. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you guys agree with Terence Bud Crawford, or does Bud need to stop smoking on that bud? And if he is smoking on that bud, like I said, send that over to the UK, my homie. Know what I'm saying, my nigga? Send that over. We need some of that Terence Bud, because if it got you thinking like that, we need that. We need that on the streets. We got Starduck fucking up our people. We need that shit that Terrence got to be fucking up our people. You know what I'm saying? Like and subscribe, guys. Comment below. All of that shit, man. In a bit, man.